Here we go. So let's get into this. What do I got to do?
So you just shuffle the deck. So I'm going to leave them exactly how you handed, and I'm going to let you choose the first card, Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of stuck together.
They're stuck together.
There you go. All righty. Let's see what your card says. Forgiveness and understanding. It's a golden angel. So this is, which deck did I grab from? Oh, I put it back here. The angel guide deck. So pretty much this is telling me, let me see what Spirit says here. Forgiveness for the past. And I heard the word obviously. So it's almost like I heard you say the word obviously. Forgiveness for the past and understanding that we're building from that. So I would like to say comprehension. I don't like to use the word understanding. It's finally taking and all of the gems from the past, all of the boo-boos, as well as the things that have been positive, and using them and transmuting them into something that's more usable for not only for yourself, for the collective. Spirit's already jumping in with message for you, Freddie.
Which mean?
For you.
She's giving me the boo-boo here. What? Tell me what it is.
I'm going. So Spirit is saying you've come here not just for your betterment. You've come here for the betterment for the collective. To place something that's simple for one. It comes down to communication, but it opens up so many avenues. So whatever boo-boos that were from the past, we've had conversations of karma and all these different things. It's in a sense mopping up our transgressions, or the little boo-boos, as well as transmuting them into something that's usable moving forward. So you feel an incredible responsibility, whether it's conscious or subconscious or under all of your actions is more what I want to say. And your intent under all your actions is to leave the world a better place than how you found it. Okay? So, and Spirit agrees and said yes.
It just says yes there?
It just says yes. So maybe this is the deck with your question, where to go and whatnot. So let me try one more time, Freddie. They're saying one more card for you. Oh.
So my collective is to make the world a better place?
What you're doing is just by doing what you're doing, believe it or not, that we don't know who's watching. You have thousands of listeners. Mm-hmm. And every day, don't be surprised that there's not at least a dozen people that you've touched them in some way, shape, or form, or the people that you facilitate to come in. So you're the old school. I'm
going to touch you, baby.
There you go. So the old school, what do you call it, switchboard operators?
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, so you need this. Let me dial you into this person. And all right, you got your thing. All right, so you need this one. You pull it from here and you connect it here. That's what you're doing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we
What do you agree with her for?
Because she knows it's true.
Oh, you know it's true?
Yes.
And then the next card, the third one of your reading, says take charge and action. Hello.
Okay.
If I say so, right? So I'm going to let you draw one more this time. You pull it out.
I'm afraid to. What am I pulling out this time?
And just whatever message. We're leaving it open to whatever message Spirit wants to give you. Last one.
No, that phase.
Vulnerability and freedom.
Okay.
That tells me here there's the ability for people to be vulnerable. I mean, think about how many stories have been aired here. How many have you heard? How many have you listened to? How many that even though you're not here listening, your cells are picking that up. So you're giving freedom to many of us. I mean, if you take a poll, if you put a poll, maybe we should do this online, have the stories and the chapters and the people and all the different stories that have been said. Have they given a sense of freedom to people? Have they kind of like, oh, I can see myself in such and such an interview, or oh my gosh, let me reach out to this person who offers this service. The other lady that came in for the facial, I can't think of her name right now. Those are all services. I think of my son with his skin issues. These are all things that I was like, oh my gosh, this is somebody I could potentially reach out to. So how many issues are you resolving without even needing to take the phone call to say, hey, how can I help you? You're already taking that call. So that's what they want to remind you of. Don't be mistaken at how much of an effect you're having on the ethers. We don't need to know each and every person who's listening to us, but we know that at some point we're leaving a message
On the
behind for people.
ethers?
In the ethers.
I
Yep.
agree with that message.
Yeah.
I like that
I'm
message.
very happy for you. Really.
So you know what? Let me see what I'm hearing unicorns, because we have so many unicorns
Yes.
constantly falling out of the sky.
We have unicorns in the studio.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
wait a
the
minute, wait a
time,
minute.
yeah.
What does unicorns even mean?
So unicorns, they come with mythological medicine. They come with miracle medicine. See, we're all saying the same thing. When we talk about miracles, some people call it manifestations. Some people are saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe this has happened. That by definition is a miracle. Something that you do not expect to happen and happens. That last Hail Mary, let my team win, or let my loved one survive. And sometimes the loved one doesn't survive, but it was better for them on the other side, so they're not suffering anymore. So it's all in an effort to make us feel better. I wouldn't say that so much as it gives us a sense of purpose, direction, puts wind in our sails when we're kind of like in less than favorable situation. So here with the unicorns are saying soul satisfaction. Number 34, aim for that which makes your soul rejoice. And that's what I feel the studio does. And this is my perspective. Everybody else could look at it different. I mean, we have everything from people who are doing their donut stories to people who have had survivals and gone beat addiction. There's everything in here. There's a flavor for each and every person. So Spirit keeps reminding and going back. You guys have continued to allow for this space for people to be here and to explore what their unique voice is, and that message comes to them that's unique. I can't speak to everybody. They're not going to resonate with this stuff, but those that do will. And then those that you have other people, you're not just having me here, you've got Dana's, you've got all these unicorns that are in here, and they will resonate with whoever needs them or their particular skill. We're just invited to show up fully with what we bring, because there's somebody that's looking for our message, somebody that understands our words. That's how I see it. So one last one from the unicorns, the silence. Be still, for all the answers lie in the silence. I think you could probably resonate with that. Sometimes there's too much noise. Sometimes we just need to get quiet. So speaking of which, do we want to take a breath to kind of settle down, or are we already settled down?
No, I'm settled down. I think you had a question that
Yeah.
you wanted to
Oh,
ask.
Yeah.
Speaking of silence, Freddy gave me the silent treatment last week. Yeah, so.
I didn't give her the silent treatment.
Judge and jury.
That's her perception.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And last week there was only 2 days, and one of them was on the road. And I spoke to you the second day.
Just a little bit. He gave me a couple he gave me a little bit. You know?
But she couldn't talk to me. She didn't talk to me.
All right, let's see what Spirit has to
Yeah,
say
let's
about
do
that.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
that.
figure it out.
Seeking good, look for good in your current situation.
Aw.
Spirit's staying out of this, so just look for the good, guys.
Yeah,
That's so
that makes
cute.
sense.
I love
I mean,
it.
it was already got dead in the water. It's like that situation. I think.
Exactly.
I think today's been a better mood for all of us.
There you go.
It's
There you go.
after
I
the
see
weekend.
smiles everywhere that I'm looking, so.
Leave it alone. I get myself in trouble every time. That was the question you were
No,
going to
that
ask?
was not the question, but I got reminded of it from the cards. But the question I wanted specifically for the cards was, I'm starting this new medication. Is it right for me to do this? Is this the right path for me?
All right, so let's do this a number of ways. First, I'm going to draw from these. Mira, this one wants to pop up. Blessings and abundance. Let me see how that's relevant. Let me draw one more for that one. I want to say yes, but let's see what this one and this one. Okay. Compassion. Yes.
Wow. Great.
Got the yes.
There we
And
go.
then compassion. So I'm not going to ask any questions because that's personal.
Yeah.
But there's a level of these pieces being in there. So you're being given abundances and blessings for your wellness. You are being told yes. And this for compassion is while you're taking it, have compassion in the time and for the for the journey of the healing is what Spirit is saying. Have compassion to it. Don't start, oh, is this working? Why am I even taking it? Have compassion while you're in that space. Spirit is saying monitor yourself for the next 14 to 21 days when you're taking it. And just see, have like a little journal of how you're feeling. So if anything starts getting off kilter, you're keeping a monitor of what it looks like, how you're feeling, if you're having any side effects. Now that being said, because I like to also go herbal, I'm not telling you to be off your medicine, take your medicine.
Yeah.
But let's see what the herbal side of this has to say for you.
Does each deck of cards have a different saying?
They all have a different saying, and they're all for different purposes. So and that's another thing. Intuitively, I'll pull the cards that will mostly go closer to what the message is. And since my one of the things I like to go to is natural healing, I'm curious. This is more for my curiosity. So thank you for piquing my curiosity. We're talking medications. Let's see what kind of herbals would support you as well.
Perfect.
Again, don't stop your medicines. I don't want to be like a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I was in pharmacy, but it's not the same thing. So ginkgo is a breakthrough. So I feel like that's exactly right on point. It's more confirmation of where you're at. So it says ginkgo. Ginkgo, you know, it helps you with memory. Is part of what you're doing going to require you to study, like to be a little bit more cerebral?
It's going to require me to be more aware, because I have to take it like certain days and like be
that and as well as your journey where you're going, because you said you took on another job. So I kind of feel like they all go hand in hand, obviously, and that's a. But here, what they're saying is there's a breakthrough in it, not only for your healing, but as well as it's like a total level. You know, we talk about things being on a spiral. You're spiraling up.
Okay.
So you're not going straight up like on an elevator. You're spiraling up. So all of these are components that lead you up there. All right. So ginkgo. Let me see one more. And by the way, the card has several meanings, images here. There's a raven. So if ravens have been visiting you, or it could potentially be an animal totem. We'll talk about that another time. There's a sword here. And this sword and the hand that's holding the sword reminds me of Archangel Michael.
Wow.
So I'll leave these out so you can take a look and see how they...
My brother's named Michael, too.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. He's older?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm dog sitting for him, too.
Oh, that's so cool. So then the other one is Bobinsana. Oh, this has got DNA pictures. The pictures are very, very interesting, too. Trust. And it's the number 8. For me, the number 8, there you go.
It's August of my birthday.
Oh, my God, that's so cool. What day is your birthday?
The 13th of August.
That's cool. My son's the 27th. That's so cool. So this is trust your journey.
Okay.
Trust your journey. There's nothing that tells me that you have a bump in the. Just go on, and this is pretty much universal. Respect the place where you're at. Don't try to say yes when you're feeling a no. And that's pretty much your message. Don't say yes when you really mean no, or you need some time. Don't be pressured into an answer. Request and respectfully, hey, I can't get you that answer. Your message is don't be pressured into giving an answer if you feel you need to have some time to do it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Freddie, you got any more questions? You want me to pull anything for you?
I too am taking medication.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've gone back onto insulin because of my diabetes, and it's making me really, really wonky. Maybe that's some of the things that she picked up on that it was very difficult to be open on Thursday and Friday because I was going through some changes, and on the weekends I got worse. It's been much better today. But maybe you can tell me about that. Is it going to work?
Sure. Let me see. I'm going to start off with the herbal cards. Mira.
Herbal cards.
I got something to share with you after we're done. Blue Lotus. This is good, Freddie. Blue Lotus, intuition.
Is there anything bad in these cards ever?
Listen, I'd rather work with positivity.
I agree with you. I agree.
We have enough negativity, enough chaos, enough of this stuff. So usually when people come to sit with me, I'll help them suss out their yucky stuff, but I want to send them off with a little dessert. You know what I mean? So the blue lotus, and this card is very nice. There's a chalice on here. There's the changing of the moon phase. There's the sun and the moon, actually. And then there's geese in here. There's fertility. That made me laugh. Fertility. The fertility in the sense of your healing. All is open to you and all available. It's also a plant medicine that opens up your awareness, your intuition. So there's a level of being intuitive. Spirit is saying, as far as what your question goes to, you're wise to follow your pattern as well. Check and take a small journal, or if there's a way that, I don't know if you wear a device that keeps track of all of your stuff, take a look at it and measure with your food. So there's a level of this being metaphysical, and there's a level of it being grounded. So make sure you are taking and doing what the doctor told you. Mm-hmm. The Spirit is being very pragmatic about that. Just a little bit of quiet. I'm trying to give me a message. I'm trying to pull it forward. So Palo Santo guardian. So you have your guardians with you. They're saying tap into what you work with that are your metaphysical, your spiritual connections. Work with those aside with your things. So whatever it is, your spiritual belief, I'm going to just throw this out there. If you have a Bible, keep your meds and whatnot next to it. So there's a level of covering. My brand is Wholistic with the W. I believe that everything is all together. If you need an ibuprofen or if you're on medication, go with that. You can add in crystals. It's all about your intent. So if your intent is to get better and now you're following up, say your glass of water, we've had the class where we were talking about taking tea and putting your hands around it and putting a prayer into that water or into your tea. It doesn't have to be crystal related. It could be just meet where you're at, whatever is your intent. I intend that as I drink this water, this food, it nourishes me and I can eventually be off my meds if that's what you wish to do. Full disclosure, I take thyroid medicine. I have Hashimoto's. I've not taken it for the last year. I haven't been able to get to the doctor. I can give you a slew of excuses just like everybody else. For the most part, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. That doesn't mean that I'm not condoning people to stop on their medications, but I am saying take a holistic view. Look at all the components. So that's how Spirit is answering you first in the pragmatic, in the grounded. Make sure that you're doing all the things you're supposed to do, because people want to say, I'm on medications, I'm on control. Then they want to do all, my mom is real hard about this. So that's my experience. Mom, you're not supposed to be eating these things. And she does. I can't help it, but I'm not drinking this. So I wax and wane. But if you really want to be well and be off, you have the ability, you have the discernment, you have the ability. We are omnipotent through the hands of God, through what they're able to do to empower us. He left us herbs. He left us all of these tools. Pick the tool you wish, and you'll be able to get to that space of wellness that you're looking to do.
Excellent.
Yep. And one last thing. Diabetes, if you subscribe to this, that you can heal your body, Louise Hay's book, it talks about diabetes needing some sweetness. So you're in service to others. Spirit is saying, don't forget to turn that little bit of sweetness for yourself too.
Okay.
All righty. So that's where it is. Have some, the same sweetness you offer for everybody else, make sure you have some for yourself as well.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right.
That was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, let's take a commercial break and then we'll end the show. We'll come back and finish it up. And Wendy, how can people reach you if they want to do any of this stuff?
So they can reach me on holisticblessings.com. You can find me in my Etsy shop, Holistic Blessings in Etsy. You can email me. My email's on the Holistic Blessings, and any of the social medias on Facebook, on Instagram. You can find me there as well.
Excellent. All right, let's take a commercial break. We'll be back after this and we'll end it up.
Have a good